Good morning, children. In the previous class, we learned about means of transport. So, in order to go from one place to another place, nowadays we use different types of vehicles. But thousands of years ago, people used to walk and go, or some people use animals. But now we use different types of vehicles. Some are very slow vehicles, some are fast, and some are very fast vehicles. So now we are going to learn page number. So try to walk or cycle short distance and use carpool fuel. So children, as far as possible, we have to walk. That is a very good exercise. Or cycling also we can do. For short distance, we can use cycle also. Then why should we walk or cycle short distances or share cars with others? So walking or cycling is a very good exercise. So it will give our health better, isn't it? Then next, let's remember traveling has become easier with the invention of the wheel. Yes, after inventing the wheel, people started using vehicles. We use different ways to travel from one place to another. So there are different ways. That means slow or fast or very fast vehicles. One on tracks, some on water, some in the air, and some on roads. Okay, children, because see what are they? Some vehicles move on tracks, like trains are there, goods trains are in helicopter, rocket, and some on roads like bus, car, scooter, etc. Most vehicles need some fuel to move. Mostly all the vehicles need some fuel. So we use fuel like petrol, diesel, or coal, electricity we use. And CNG also we use. The next keywords. Now invention. A thing that somebody has made for the first time. Somebody for the first time. That is known as invention. The next, travel. To go from one place to another. So we to travel. I think mostly all days we used to travel. But nowadays, as a lockdown or because of corona, we are sitting at home. Otherwise, for one or the other, isn't it? The next, transport. A way of carrying from one place to another. So a way of carrying goods or people from one place to another is known as transport. The next, expensive. Something that costs a lot of money. So yesterday I told you, if you want to go by aeroplane, very expensive. That means the ticket charge is more. So that is the meaning of expensive. Something that cost a lot of money. So much money we had to pay. Expensive. The next, fuel. Anything that produces heat or power when burned. So fuel means anything that produces heat or power when burned. The next page, exercises. The first one is fill in the blanks with suitable words. Number 1, The invention of the dash has made traveling easier. Two options are there. Wheel, bikes. What is the answer? Yes, the answer is wheel. The invention of the wheel has made plane, train. Yes, the correct answer is train. A train moves on tracks. Then third question, dash travel is the fastest travel. Air, sea, air. Yes, the answer is air. Air travel is the fastest means of travel. Then next, most vehicles need dash to move. Flame, fuel. Yes, the answer is fuel. The next, dash is the most commonly used fuel for vehicles. Petrol, water. Yes, the answer is petrol. Petrol is the most commonly used fuel for vehicles. The next bit, write true or false. First one, when paper was invented, traveling became easier. This one is false because not because paper was in, because when wheel was invented, traveling became easier. So here paper is given. So the answer is false. Then second one, all vehicles are fast moving vehicles. The answer is false because there are slow moving vehicles are there, fast moving vehicles are there, very fast moving vehicles are there. So answer is false. Then third, ships move on water. Yes, yes, correct. Ships, boats, all these moves on water. So answer is true. The next, we use the same vehicles whether we have to go far or near. The answer is false. We use different types. If it is very short, we use a bike or a bus or even cycle. If the place is so far, then we use aeroplane. Suppose if with other countries, then we use aeroplane. Or suppose another state, you see. So sometimes if it is another district, then mostly we use bus or even car. Okay. The next, cycles do not need fuel to move. Yes, cycle do not need fuel to move. The answer is true. Then next, answer the following questions. The first question, how did early man travel? So many thousands of years ago, didn't have vehicles. Then how did they travel? Early man used to walk from day and afterwards later they rode and first they used to walk and afterwards they understood they can go on animals. So in that way they traveled from one place to another place. The next question, what do we understand by means of transport? A way of carrying goods or people from one place to another is called means of transport. See, children, the answer is that a way of carrying goods. So we are carrying goods or even people also. We go from one place to another place. So that is known as, or that is the means of transport. Then third question, how do we decide what vehicle to use? That is depending on the distance, time and money we decide what vehicle to use. Suppose if you want to go, time is very less. then you can use aeroplane, is it? Suppose you have more time, but you don't have so much money, then you can use plane. So we decide according to the distance or time or money to which vehicle we have to travel. The next question, what are fuels? Give any examples. Fuels are heat and power inside a room. Used in this, which produce heat and power inside a machine, which gives energy to move. For example, petrol, diesel, coal, electricity, etc. Okay, children, next, think and answer. Have you seen a vehicle that does not need any fuel? How does it move then? Yes, all of you know the answer, isn't it? What is that, children? Used to bring, not you, your brothers and sisters to bring to the school, no? Yes, that is a cycle. Cycle or bicycle, isn't it? So then, how does it move? We should, is it because of manpower? Here we use power, man or children, they use their power to move, not any fuel, is it? So having at home was a small cycle, isn't it? Today you do it, try and see how it moves, then you can understand how it moves. Is it? Today all of you ride the cycle and see how it moves. Whether it is using fuels or because of your strength it is moving. Today you try and see. Okay, children. So after cycling, don't fall. Just be careful when you ride the cycle. So this chapter is over. Then in this chapter we learned about different means of transport. So in order to go from one place to another place, we use different means of transport. According to our time, distance, money, we use different means of transport. But earliest times, or thousands of years ago, people, they did not find any vehicles. First of all, they didn't find wheels. So they used to walk. See how lucky people we are. We are very lucky people, no need of walking at all. And so that's why nowadays all are very lazy to walk. So since we don't have any exercise, we are getting different. Used to people are very healthy people because they used to walk. They used to do many exercises like this way. Well, walking also is a very good exercise. But not doing that, isn't it? So you also get up early morning and exercise. That is very good for health. And read this chapter, children, 3-4 times read and learn the spelling. Today I will send you the notes. Fill in the blanks, true or false, answer the following. All these things you learn very well. And hard words also very important. Learn the spellings also. Okay, children. And you yourself write the notes. Don't allow anyone to write your notes in your class work. Okay, children. Thank you.